transport not to take the number of passengers they are usually taking. If they don't do that, what are you going to do? A shopkeeper who is closing his or her small shop, where he or she gains her livelihood, for 90 days, how is he or she going to survive? You are not telling me how that person is going to live. And yet you want to convince me to say yes, 90 days. And even 45 days, I don't agree with. 45 days, 1 month, 15 days, 1.5 months. Can you imagine a family person who struggles to make the ends meet by selling this or that, and you ask that person to stop that? And you expect that person to be able to prevent himself or herself from this virus. What means does he or she have to do that? To eat is fundamental.
We have no problem providing our police with uniforms. We have actually paid for the new uniforms, and the new uniforms are being done. I asked the Principal Secretary in charge of the State Department of Interior, Dr. Kibicho, who chairs the technical team on the police reforms, to move around the country and look at the capacities we have in our factories, in our textile sector. He has visited Rivertex in Eldoret. He was in Nakuru yesterday. We have gone even to the EBZ zone. What is happening here, and I will speak about it bluntly, and let me make this revelation to you. The Inspector General, the PS, and myself have been under pressure by some quangles and all manner of spiffs that we should import police uniform. Listen to me very carefully. We will not import police uniform. Go and write another 10 headlines. We will not import police uniform from any country. We have to promote the local textile industry. Buy Kenya, build Kenya. How are we going to support our cotton farmers? How are we going to support our manufacturers and create jobs in our country? You know, this monkey business that has been going on for a period of time, we go to some shadowy corners and agree to import police uniform from some places and create excuses that isn't it simply outrageous that someone is saying we don't have material in Kenya with the kind of textile sector that we have? So why would the government put budget resources to revive Rivertex and provide jobs in Eldoret? Then we proceed like fools the following day to import police uniforms from Turkey or from China or from wherever. We have already paid. We are making uniform for our police. And take it to the bank from me. We will not import uniform. No amount of pressure, manipulation, or anything will change that position. That style of life has come to an end in Kenya. It has come to an end. And no one is going to live that way. Our uniforms will be made. We have 600 tailors at NYS and huge teams at NYS that are working on this. We'll make the uniforms for our forces in Kenya. Create jobs for our people in Kenya. Allow manufacturers in Kenya to supply government agencies. Sasa wewe, na wakora wako, mahali mlikubaliana mtanunua uniform, utaenda uwaeleze hivi, hatutanunua uniform kutoka kwingine. It's as simple as that. And you can write as many headlines as you want. We will not change that position. Na tuwache kudanganyana hapa. Hii ujeuri must come to an end in this country. Sasa unaenda huko, we will not do this kind of silly things that people have done over the years and try to mess up our country. We will ensure that everything that we need, that we can get in the country, we get it here. That is how we grow our industry. That is how we support our cotton farmers. That's how we support the manufacturing sector. The private sector understands what we are doing. Our president has been firm on this and has been speaking about this. So we can't live any other way. So if you thought that the headline is going to change our mind, now you know. Don't bother. Or if you want, you can go and do another 10 headlines. But we are.
So guys, you've heard it all from these people from these other countries in still Africa. I wish our own politicians, if they can really stand on their feet to do the needful, but what are they gonna, what do they always pursue? They want to buy the latest car, they want to go to the best place in this whole world where it is happening, to go and spend our money. What do they do in return? Somebody who has already worked and have done good thing, of course the person is expected to enjoy. But when you talk about what our politicians, what they do in the real sense with what they collect, you see that there is nothing to write home about with everything that they are doing. and they are taking the people for granted. If other African countries, if they can really set example, because Nigeria is supposed to be the giants of Africa, but are we really the giants of Africa in the recent? No. They are supposed to be looking, other African countries are supposed to be looking towards or looking up to us. But what do? We are disappointing them. And that's why you see that when you just mention Nigeria, Nigeria, any Nigeria anywhere, it's lost something like, there's this kind of hatred. But coming back to what our politicians are supposed to be doing, let's even take, for example, for this lockdown, we have heard a lot of people who obey the government, even spiritual leaders or religious leaders, stay at home, this and this and this and that. But the reality, just like the first man that talked, the reality is that those who always go out, that is what we have been talking day in, day out, who always go out to get their daily income. What are your plans for them? What have you done to them? Nothing. It's just this palliative that they are using to, forcing it down our throats, even when people are not getting it, making announcements here and there. Oh, this and that. Hey, they are going to give palliative, which we know that is not going to even go around. Like I've always been saying, I hope after this COVID-19, they will have a rethink of heart, because these people, as time goes on, if everything goes back to normal, they will forget everything. Everything will still come back to the same level. Everything will go back to status quo. Nobody is going to reason anything out. Coming again to this issue of buy Nigeria, grow Nigeria, can we say the same thing in this country? Can we say really our leaders have really made us proud? All of them, they love foreign things. At the end of the day, they will close border. They will tell you Nigerians love foreign things, that you have to consume what we produce. We have to eat what we produce. See the rice they seized the other day. See, that's what they are using as palliative. Poisonous rice, spoiled rice, contaminated rice, according to what they themselves said. But that is the same rice they are sharing to people, bragging as if they have done something, making it to seem as if they have done something. If not that some people just say, no, we cannot do this, we can't go in this line. People would have just like, oh, yes, they distributed rice. And people have been saying it from the beginning. That is it not the same rice they talked about that, was not good. That's the same rice they are sharing. And people are not really paying attention to that. They talk about hospital. In fact, it's a different thing entirely. They will not build hospitals. They will not build schools because they believe that they have the money, the taxpayers' money, to do whatever they want to do or whatever they want to get in this old world. They will and spend it there, and they will still justify it for you. They will tell you, buy Nigeria, grow Nigeria. Do they really patronize Nigeria? Are they patriotic to that extent? Like I always say, they just come out to read the rhetoric speeches here and there, tell you what you want to hear. And some people, it's like a lot of people just love hearing that lies day in, day out. We don't have people coming outside the country ruling us. The same people that grew up in this soil, on the soil of the country, yet they start behaving as if they are gods. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. The other day they told us, oh, the electricity will be given and to people within this COVID-19 period. After some days again, they changed everything. They changed the music for us. See the way they are smiling, see the way they are laughing, as if everything is okay. Is that not out of wickedness? You see them moving from places to places. You think these guys, they really know what they are doing. Majority of them are educated. You can see them, they are educated. But in the recent, when you look at their action, are they really educated to the extent that they want every other person to be learned? No, they don't want it, because they want people to continue to serve them. Because if they are not at that top, nobody will respect them. But they are just doing the service to themselves. They are really doing the service to themselves, thinking they are doing, they are being smart. No, they are not being smart. If they can really stand on their feet and say, yes, if you make law, you will lead by example. Not that the laws will be for the masses, but when it comes to you, it's going to be a different ballgame entirely. You are above the law. How would a country move forward? They want the best for themselves, but not for the citizens. It's just unfortunate that at the end of the day, they get away with all of these things. And that's how they are going to be greeting themselves. Oh, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. All of them will be smiling. But it's a lie. It's a lie. How long are we going to be out of this place? You see them so, well dressed, but go and check their masses. See the kind of life they are living. So guys, let us hear your opinion concerning the videos that we have watched, if our politician can do the same. Thank you.